Ladies and gentlemen, in my last video, I talked about doing some creative, actually I called it bougie, video of myself on my birthday, drinking some coffee and walking to the balcony, doing something cool and then coming back. I'm also trying to get my inspiration back, so I thought, hey, I might as well still do that video. I mean, I'm still going to continue celebrating my birthday and doing all the cool stuff that I thought I was going to do. But yes, here is my first attempt at doing a very, very cool intro video like a proper YouTuber.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now rocking with the best DJ gimmicks.
Hey, not bad, right? Not bad at all. Yes, I know. Your favorite YouTubers do a whole lot better. I have seen a ton of YouTube videos with intros that are a whole lot better because they have like some slow-mo effects and it's, you know, neater and cleaner and everything. But in my defense, that was my first attempt. Actually, it was my second attempt because I got a bunch of feedback after my first attempt from all my photographer and videographer friends. But yeah, I'm really, really proud of it because it was the second time I was, it was the second try of making that kind of video. And I managed to do something that was quite okay-ish. And it got me thinking a lot about creativity and the whole concept of it, right? And I've always thought of myself as not a creative person. I've always thought of myself as this like very, very analytical person. You know that whole like psychology thing where it's like there's like the left brain, there's like the left brain, which is very logical and like very analytical, and there's the right brain, which is very artistic and creative. A lot of people say that people tend to one side or the other, and I always thought of myself as always on the left side. Maybe it's because I studied statistics, which has to do with numbers, or because I'm actually good with numbers, so I thought naturally, you know what, like I'm on the analytical side. Also, my sister is a very, very creative, artsy person, so I thought, okay, maybe it makes sense. My mom and my dad gave birth to someone who is creative and someone who is analytical. And I'm beginning to learn a lot about creativity, and creativity actually meaning being able to flex between both parts of the brain, or being able to do, I think I watched a video that talked about making brain connections. I can't remember how they put it. Maybe it wasn't brain connections, but it was something that connects one side of the brain to the other side, which means, you can be analytical while you're being creative, but you can also bring a little bit of creativity to like logical situations. But all that aside, after making that 1-minute video, I thought there is one very important part of creativity that no one talks about a lot, or no one puts a lot of attention on, which is the fact that it can be very boring. Or to almost every creative process that I can think of, there is one boring aspect of getting it done. You might have that picture of, oh, hey, this is what I want it to look like. Or you might watch your favorite people and be like, hey, they're so good. They're like, insane and whatnot. I don't know if they feel the boring part, but as someone who gets very bored by repetitive, tiny, little, detailed type tasks, creativity can be very, very boring. That 1-minute video you're looking at took me about 8 to 10 hours to make. Yes, I know, it's not as great as your best YouTubers' videos, but still, it took 1/3 of a day. That is a lot. Like, I was so tired making the video, but I kind of also was motivated by what I wanted to see, so I kind of stayed with the process. So yeah, I feel like maybe it should be talked about a little bit more about like the boring aspects of doing like creative stuff. Like first, I had to take very tiny little shots, make sure the lighting is good, set up the lights. By the way, I'm still trying to figure out how to do very good lighting for YouTube videos. This is another experiment I'm trying out with 2 different lights that are facing me. I'm trying out with a door that has some light, but I've still not gotten it right. Maybe I need a better camera. Who knows? These are all the little details that you need to think of before you present in like, you know, a creative thing. And especially when it has to do with the videos, I hate it so much because I am already a DJ. I have to do a lot of like creative mixes, or I have to mix music in a way that's interesting to people, that engages people. One of the hardest things to do in life, amusing human beings. But with DJing, like a lot of people might feel like, okay, fine, maybe there's no boring aspects to that because, you know, the music is there and you're just like, you know, mixing it. But yes, you just said it. The music is there, but it's not always there. And sometimes you need to kind of like keep track of all the new music that's coming out. You need to keep downloading. Sometimes you want one variant of it. Sometimes you have a song that you want to use, but you kind of need the intro to be dragged out a little bit longer, in which case you need to spend a lot of time making this actual thing. So yes, all I'm trying to say is that creativity can be really, really boring. I love taking things from 0 to 1, but the process sometimes can be very tedious. And I really, really hope I make a lot of money from doing videos or doing like things that I'm passionate about, so that I can pay someone to do my videos and I won't have to worry about, you know, doing all these things that I just did to make a 1-minute video that, you know, well, I don't want to say it's subpar. For my second attempt, it was great. And I think that when it comes to creativity, people should have just one hustle, right? I already have the DJing thing, so I don't need to add this whole videography thing to my hustle. But I hope you enjoyed the 1-minute video. Please tell me what you think. Please, I'm really fishing for compliments here, but tell me what you think. Tell me how you think it went. Like I said, I'm trying to take small steps towards getting my inspiration back, and I'm, you know, trying to bring more of myself on some of the videos that I drop on here. So yeah, encourage me, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that cool stuff that's going to actually help me keep making these things. That's a siren. And yeah, I'm done. No fancy outro. Bye.